Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Comic Book Users. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Cover. And, yeah, he's here.
I'm here.
He's here.
Hello,
Mr. Wild.
comic book fans. My Spider-Man shirt. Again.
Nothing wrong with that. Can't complain about Spider-Man.
If you like Spider-Man.
If you like, if you don't, if you don't, too bad.
Yeah.
So, of course, today we've got...
I'm going inside the cover. Oh, you got a wood mug.
Yes.
It's my iced tea inside the wood mug.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the cover today is Spider-Man, issue 229.
Yes, nothing can stop the Juggernaut.
This is June 1982. I believe 1982.
Yes, indeed. Wait, no, 9.
Was it 81?
82, you are correct. You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
Roger Stern, writer, Johnny Romita and Jim Mooney, artist, Joe Rosen, letterer, Glynis Wine, colorist, Tom DeFalco, editor, and Jim Shooter.
It's Johnny Romita Jr.
Oh, sorry, Johnny Romita Jr.
Yeah, it's the Sonny boy.
That's right.
But you can tell. Because he's a little bit different than Dad.
Yeah, Dad.
But he still does a good job, I think.
Yep.
So in this issue, you have Peter Parker hanging out at home. First pages are Madam Webb. Madam Webb calls Peter Parker at his house because she knows who he is. Because she's psychic.
Yes, apparently.
So she calls him at his house and he's like, who is this? And she's like, you forgot who I am already? And then she's like, listen, someone's going to kill me in the next 24 hours and I don't know who. But you're the only one who can save me, will you? And he's like, yeah, of course I will. And she's like, well, okay, I'll call you back when I know more. Click. She hangs up. So, Peter Parker, we leave him and we go to this guy called Black Tom, the guy with the beard.
And black hair.
Up here. Black Tom. He's on a boat and he's summoning Juggernaut. And Juggernaut gets on his ship. Obviously, he just comes crashing right through the door. So, Black Tom wants Juggernaut to capture Madam Webb.
Capture being the key word there, right?
Yeah, go get her for me.
Yes. This is amazing. I love how Juggernaut jumps off the ship, lands at the bottom of the ocean, and just starts rampaging.
Starts walking towards Manhattan. And the other guy's like, I'll you're on the boat. He's going to drop him off. He's going to sail him right into the harbor. Juggernaut just jumps off the boat.
Time. He's got no time for that.
He just starts walking. And then the guy's like, well, I'll meet you at Battery Park. I'll be waiting for you when you get Madam Webb.
Juggernaut's so awesome.
So now Madam Webb can sense that the Juggernaut
is on the way.
Is underwater, right? She sees it.
Trouble is on the way.
So we go to Peter Parker, and where is he? Of course, he's at work in the Daily Bugle.
Yep. And
the phone rings, and the secretary here, she gives the phone to Peter Parker. Who is it? It's Madam Webb, and she's like, the danger's coming from the ocean. They're going to attack from the sea. It's coming from Battery Park.
He's like, ooh, okay. Gotta go.
Don't know who, but that's where it's coming from. So click. Gotta go.
Yep.
So in always typical fashion, Peter Parker skips town. Leaves everybody hanging.
He's got his costume stashed somewhere, right?
Turns into Spider-Man. He starts heading towards Battery Park to find Juggernaut.
Juggernaut comes out of the sea like Godzilla, and,
Here he is. Coming up out of the water.
Yep.
Right here.
Is great. The rampage continues.
So Spider-Man, all he can really do is shoot webs. You got Juggernaut flipping over cars over here because they're in his way. He's got to get to Madam Webb.
This is classic.
Spider-Man finally tries to sneak attack Juggernaut and hit him in the back of the head. And what happens? Juggernaut's so hard, Spider-Man ricochets off like a BB and hits this wall. But because he lands like a cat on his feet, he almost went into that wall head first.
Yeah.
So he would have got double fucked up. So he can't stop Juggernaut. That's basically the punchline here. Why am I going inside the cover? Because they have like 200 Spider-Man issues, and these are the only issues with Juggernaut in them.
That's right.
So that's why. And you better like this, damn it.
Yeah, I'm
Click the like button while you're on it, damn it.
That's right. Please do that.
Fucking ain't right. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
And as you can see, Juggernaut barely is even noticing that Spider-Man is attacking him. He's just like,
Spider-Man even goes, as you can see in these panels, he rips up a manhole cover, hoping that Juggernaut will fall in the hole and that'll stop him. And he's like, come on, man. Of course, what does he do? He just pops up out of the ground.
Yep.
So Spider-Man gives him an uppercut. there. It doesn't work.
What does Juggernaut say to him? Out of my way, little man.
Yeah. Mile High Comics.
Oh, wow. They were around back then, yeah.
$12 for a Hulk 181 back then.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, right?
So $10 for a Captain America 100 or 11?
$11. Yep. Wow.
How much for a Silver Surfer #1? Is it in here? No, here. X-Men Giant Size #1, $50 back then. That was an expensive book in 1982.
Crazy.
Silver Surfer in here?
They don't have it listed. Yeah, no Silver Surfer listed.
All right. But old Spider-Mans, right? Super cheap.
Yep. 16 through 20, $13 each. Wow. But, this is 1982, right?
Yeah.
40 years ago.
Those books were only 20 years old.
Yeah, that was probably a lot of money back then.
It was. Yeah. But
not like today.
Minimum wage was $2.35 back then. Yeah. Give you an idea. So, Peter Parker tries to get his way over to Spider-Man, gets his way over to Madam Web's house to slow down the Juggernaut. He even gets on the Juggernaut here, and Juggernaut walks through a wall.
With him attached, yep.
And gets rid of him. He's like, what's he say over here? Stupid nuisance.
Yep. Right? Blasted nuisance.
Blasted nuisance.
It's like a fly. Get away from me, damn mosquito.
So, Spider-Man makes another attempt. She can't get Thor and she can't get the Fantastic Four to help her because they're busy. And I think the Avengers, that was the Avengers.
He's trying everybody. He needs help because he can't do nothing.
So Peter Parker stops at Doctor Strange's house and talks to Chang. Where's Doctor
Wong.
Strange?
Wong.
I'm thinking of Ernie Chang.
Yeah, Chang Wong.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So he speaks to his assistant. Doctor Strange, no here. He leaves. So, Spider-Man, all he can do is really slow Juggernaut down with his webs, but Juggernaut will eventually tear through the webs. So everywhere Juggernaut goes and sees webs, he knows that Spider-Man is there. So the Juggernaut finally makes it to Madam Web's house. And of course the webs are no match for a Juggernaut. No. And he just rips them apart. And he goes and gets Madam Web. And he goes and pulls her right out of her chair here. He goes and grabs her because that's what his job was, to go get her. So in this panel, he gets her.
He's cast aside Spider-Man. He's like, all right, the victim is right there.
Spider-Man is taking a pounding. So he pulls Madam Web off the chair, and Spider-Man tells him that's her life support system, that she's going to die. And then Juggernaut's like, what? She's going to die? Then she's no use to me. And he throws her to the ground. He just drops her like a toy. Right? He doesn't want her anymore.
Spidey's giving her mouth to mouth, right? Cause she's like,
down here because he thinks she's gonna die. And he's like, "What the hell?" He just threw her like she was a side of beef. He just didn't want her. So that pisses off Spider-Man pretty much.
So his exact words after Juggernaut casts her aside and walks off, he says to himself, he goes, "Why that callous?" Probably saying prick, but yeah, why that callous prick?
You see is that focused?
Yeah, pull it back a little bit. There you go.
See, he even gives her mouth to mouth.
Yep.
So this is part 1 of a 2-part story, and you'll have to come back for the second part.
There you go, which would be 2:30. Yeah,
it would be if we were going to do it. Maybe not.
You may have to actually go out and buy that issue.
You may have to.
But very cool because, the Juggernaut obviously, fought the X-Men on and off forever. And, other than like a brief little fling with the Hulk.
They mention his name in here.
Yeah.
Isn't it Curtis, his first name? I forget.
God, I forget
his name's in here. I'll tell you next episode, maybe.
Yeah. But, mostly a villain of the X-Men. But he, like I said,
he was a mutant.
Yep, he was.
But I think the artwork was good. This was part of my subscription, like I said, when I was in high school. But it is the first appearance of the Juggernaut.
But as you can see, one of the most powerful villains. I mean, just brute force, man. Just one of the guys. I love Juggernaut. I always thought he was
amazing.
amazing.
The next version of the Hulk.
Yeah, basically.
I think.
But yeah.
And is his power from being a mutant, or is it from the suit?
It's a combination of the two, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like armor, huh?
Yeah, he's got some of his power comes from like another world or something like that. With a Cytorak or something like that. I forget what it's called.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but there's a whole explanation. Who is this? When the Black? I thought that was the Rhino at first, but
I think they were explaining
Something
his
happened.
last time when he disappeared.
Okay. Looking like Deadpool there for a second.
That's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. But
Yep.
there was no Deadpool yet.
Not 1982.
No, not
So there you have it. Inside the cover of Amazing Spider-Man number 229.
That's right.
From my collection to you.
That's right.
And a silver platter.
Such a nice guy that he shares these things with all of us. Right?
A little platter.
Yes.
So you click the like button, damn it. Thank you. And thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. As always, thank you for your subscriptions. Thanks for telling your friends about us. As always, if you like comics, then come on back to Comic Book Geezers for more comic book goodness.
That's right. And keep those comments coming. And I like to see people are chatting in the chat when we do the live premieres. That's also very cool as well. I know we have a lot of people who do that on Sea of Tranquility each and every day for every video. So good to see people are starting to do that here as well. Very cool.
And I want to give another special shout out to Jim Somerville, the creator of Maelstrom.
Yes.
We did a Maelstrom Inside the Cover episode a month or two ago and posted it, and the creator of Maelstrom, Jim Somerville, commented on our video, and I don't know how the hell that happened. But
yeah, how we found out about little old us, but
that
very cool.
that was really cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Somerville. I wrote back and said that I invited him to Skype with us and maybe do a show about anything of walk us through the process of creativity of Maelstrom or something. I threw it out there to have him interact with us. I thought that would be cool. I thought you guys would
talk about his comic book likes.
Yeah, I thought just to have him talk about comics in general and leave the podium up to him. But he didn't answer me, so I don't know if he saw it. But I thought it was great that he responded to us and made a little blurb. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
So here I am always thinking that we're not being watched, but we are. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching us. And we will see you next time, okay?
That's right. So take care, everybody. Be good, and please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Very, very important.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you soon.
And don't be afraid to share.
That's right. That's true. Yes, indeed.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.